Well, hello, my beautiful Pisces. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading for mid-July right through to mid-August 2024. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares, and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about, pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings and I will never reach out to you personally to offer one. Also, I will never ask you for money, e-gifts, or donations. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Pisces, this is your singles love reading. I'm going to get your overarching energy first and then follow it with a Celtic cross just to see who is coming in your way. Also, I want to let you know that I'm opening up the competition to win a free personal reading from me. I'll let you know how to win that at some point in the reading because some people are here just for the reading and I don't like to waste anyone's time and they're not here for the competition. So let us begin. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Pisces? What do they need to know regarding their singles love life? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to be aware of at this time? Can you please show them the way? What are they meant to see regarding love? Who's coming in towards them? Can you please, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, show them what they are meant to expect regarding their love life? The main energy I just got, which is not really reflected in the cards, but I got an energy that you're about to meet a new person who is going to tell you that they received a tarot reading on their future love, and the person they got the reading from described you to a T. So as soon as you meet this person, they're going to know that you're the one. Okay, so this person, listen out for when you meet this person, they're going to tell you that they had a tarot reading about love. And they may not tell you straight away that the person described you because I feel like they don't really want to scare you off. But the person who gave them the reading described you to a T. So listen out for that conversation that's coming out there very strongly. So let's get straight to your cards. Your first card there is a letter. So some of you have been journaling. I see that you have been learning more about yourself. You've been basically working out what it is you want in a relationship, prioritizing some things that perhaps were not a priority many years ago. I feel like you may want different things now than you used to want, but ultimately I feel some of you have a tick list of things that you want in a person, and I feel sometimes we have to let the universe know what sort of person we want, visualize, manifest, but also give the universe room for maneuver, flexibility. So it's almost like things that are really important, like deal breakers, of course, to manifest those things, visualize what it is that you want, but also sort of say to the universe, you know, in and around that, I would really love to have a person like that. I mean, many years ago, I flippantly said it would be amazing if I had a person like, and I was watching like a TV show with a friend, and there was an actor on there, and I thought, oh, they're nice. And I sort of was like, if only I could have someone like that. And I just flippantly said it. And of course, the character that the person was playing was not very nice. And suddenly, a couple of months later, after that moment, a person showed up in my world that I had not known before, who looked very similar to the actor, had the same name as the character, and was also, unfortunately, a little bit like the character. So be careful what you wish for is my point. Whatever it is you're manifesting, please be really mindful. Sometimes when we flippantly say something as a joke, the universe is always listening. So that's coming out very strongly there. We have the letter, so this can indicate that you are about to meet someone who is a very good communicator. Now, some of you may already be talking to someone new. So if you are, you know, you may be wondering where it's headed. Well, it's headed towards romance. There's definitely a lot of signs and indications right now that this could become a little bit more romantic in nature. There's a lot of passion there. I definitely see that This person is thinking right now about inviting you to something where they introduce you to their friends. So that's coming out strongly. We will go a little bit deeper in the Celtic Cross, but if you are talking to someone new, this person, they're thinking about inviting you to meet their friends because they see you as someone who is very special to them. Okay, so they want to see how you integrate with their friendship circles. For the rest of you who have not met anybody yet, I see that you will be talking to someone quite soon. Okay, however, we do have the Tower here. So some of you, if you are doing online dating, there's a strong chance for you to meet someone that you resonate with. If not, if some of you are like, you know what, I can't do online dating, it's not for me, then the Tower can indicate that you need to get out and experience different places, different faces a little bit more, because the Tower can indicate that some of you are feeling a little bit stuck, or you tend to meet people that present the same pattern or cycle of repeat, and you want to break out of that pattern right now. The Tower, of course, it does indicate that some of you are actually rebuilding after a very difficult experience where you were shocked, or you know, where you had the foundation of what you believed in relationships. It's almost like the carpet has been taken from underneath your feet for some of you, and you're healing. So I'm sending you a huge hug out there. I feel, you know, you're going to go through a cycle of healing, and when you feel it is right to get back out there and open yourself up to dating and take that leap of faith, you're going to find the next person is very romantic and is not going to treat you in the same way. So I want you to be aware of that. Now, of course, it's number 19, and the Tower in the Lenormand deck can represent that you've been feeling very isolated. Some of you during those 3 a.m. thoughts may have been feeling a bit lonely, like you'd like a relationship, but you may be on a temporary pause in order to fall in love with yourself and fall in love with your life first before you open yourself up truly to another. You know, this card can indicate that, you know, you've been hesitant to get back into the dating scene because you've been having an experience that really shocked you, or basically you've had to rebuild. So you've been keeping love a little bit at arm's length, but when you've decided it's time to get back into the arena to find someone new, you may have found that there's obstacles or it's been difficult. Some of you are like, you know what? You've been thinking about getting out there, but then suddenly life gets in the way. You're really busy. It's almost like it's stalled. And some of you, it may be that, you know, there's no one out there who's really sparking your attention at this time, but that is about to change because we have the flowers. Now, when you get the flowers in the Lenormand deck, it's connected to the bouquet, which is you blossoming, being happy all by yourself, appreciating the moment, loving who you are. And as soon as you start to fall in love with your life and feel gratitude for all that you have, the things that you have not start to come into your life as well. Now, this card indicates attention, but also, and a lot of signs are getting this month. Maybe it's because, you know, for the Northern Hemisphere, it is the summer months, if you're lucky enough to have sun. For some of us, we've been having a lot of storms, but, you know, this is the time period where people get a lot of invitations. So I do feel, and also if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, it could be like it's winter months, so it could be there's a lot of invitations going on there too, but this card is connected to invitation. So I will go a little bit deeper in the Celtic Cross there to see if there is an invitation coming your way. I mean, it's number 9, which is Hermit energy, so it could be that you are basically blossoming all by yourself, blooming where you're planted right now, and you are a little bit more of a homebody, but you're sorting out what it is you want in a relationship, learning more about who you are, what you're capable of, and, you know, it's almost like you are reconnecting to a part of yourself that you feel like you've lost touch with for some time, which is the energy of the month of July anyway. But let's go to the Celtic Cross and see what is coming your way. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. We've got the Queen of Wands, the state of attraction, you know, getting a lot of attention. This is a month, because I'm doing this reading for the next 6 weeks, so middle of July right through to the middle of August. This is you being in the state of magnetism. You tend to get a lot of attention anyway, but you're going to notice it a lot more. And this is all about you leading with passion. You're doing things that you're really passionate about. Maybe a hobby, maybe going to a sporting event, going to invitations, really just enjoying the moment, enjoying your single life. We got the Justice card there as well. So this is some good karma coming your way. Now, some of you, not all of you, but some of you, because the Justice card is in this position, some of you could have trust issues that you're trying to resolve within yourself based on previous experiences. So if you have been betrayed in the past, or you were in a toxic relationship, you're trying to gain balance in your life, trying to resolve some things, and trying to not let, you know, these disappointments get in the way of you truly being happy with somebody else. Just because someone else was not capable of emotionally showing up for you because of their spiritual path and their sort of avoidance to do the spiritual work, doesn't mean you're not going to find love. So I feel, you know, there is love coming for you. I mean, you've got an Ace of Cups there, which tends to mean that you are fulfilling your own needs, that you are learning unconditional love for yourself, as well as being able to offer it to others. But it also indicates the universe is stepping in with an opportunity to meet new love, something that is romantic, the start of something that basically there's an emotional kind of attachment there already. I mean, for some of you, you've just met this person. So if you are talking to someone, it is going to blossom into something a little bit more solid, is what I want you to be aware of. And for those of you who have not met someone, it's not too far away. So we've got the Nine of Wands, so you're a little bit cautious there. Doesn't mean you're giving up on love, though. I feel like you're trying to have faith. Nine of Wands tends to mean you're under a lot of pressure in life and you have a lot of responsibilities, and it's also about making sure that you let the right one in, because I feel like you're going to have a lot of attention. So it's really about the person. We got the Judgment card, we've got the World card, and we've got the Four of Wands. Interesting. So I am getting a strong indication. Four Wands is invitation, right? But also I'm getting a strong indication that some of you are closing out a chapter of your life where it's almost like you fell in love with a person who made some bad choices, okay? And this person, they regret their choices, but it's a little too late is what I see. There is a strong potential as we move into August, because we have a Mercury retrograde, that this person may try to reach out or remind you of their presence is what I'm being given. But because the world is present, it feels like you are not allowing that person back into your life. That cycle of repeat, it's over is what I'm seeing there. I mean, if you want to heal something with someone else from the past, then of course it's always possible, but it will be a project. This is a singles reading, so I'm going to more focus on that. But I do see with the Judgment card, there's someone here who wants a second chance with you. And they want to reunite. However, the World card indicates that you've learned your lesson there, you've completed that cycle, and you're opening yourself up to someone new. So let's leave that in the past, because I feel like it's something you found really hard to let go of, or you may have even been avoiding love because there's been some sort of open wound or open attachment there that you found really hard to let go of. It doesn't mean that you want to be with the person. It means you found it hard to let go of an experience that you thought was going to be long term. You know, you had your dreams and ideas of the future wrapped up in that experience. So sometimes that can be really hard to fathom and process and let go of. So I feel you've been going through quite a lot, and I'm sending you a huge hug out there. But let's get to your starting position, the Queen of Wands. You're having a glow up and you're going to receive a lot of attention. You're in a very powerful period in your life where you're starting to feel a little bit more inspired and motivated to get out there, spend time with people. This is a card of integrating. It's a time of really like connecting to new experiences, new places, networking events if you're in a career, for example, or invitations being offered. This is about you allowing yourself to be seen and being inspired to express your passions, whatever they may be. So it could be that you booked yourself in a course of learning or a hobby, or you're just more sort of integrated in life in some way, or more engaged in things that bring you passion. And when you reignite that lust for life and do things that you're really excited about, that's when you start to draw more people towards you. And the person who is meant to be with you, I see this person sort of coming towards you, and I feel actually you'll move in with this new person who's coming towards you, but we'll get to that when we get to it. We have the Justice card here, and it's in the crossing position. Now, at first energy that's coming through, this is cause and effect. So if your home body and you've not been putting yourself out there to find love online or in any shape or form, it can indicate that you need to nudge yourself a little bit and make love a bit more of your priority. Or it could be that you need to make yourself a little bit more of a priority, to do things that you really want for you. Open yourself up to invitations or experiences and get out of the home space. And of course, if that's something that is not something you can do right now, perhaps online dating may also be a platform for you to engage with new people or new conversations. So it depends on what you want. Everybody wants different things, but the Justice card is cause and effect. But also it can be karma. Okay, so you may hear of someone who did you wrong in the past getting some karma. Now, you're not here sort of wishing bad karma on this person, but it may be an indication when you hear this piece of news that you're fully kind of over this experience and so ready for someone new, okay? But also I'm getting an energy that some of you are getting over a betrayal, or, you know, you have trust issues from a very unfair experience in love. I mean, for some of you, it could be that you haven't had a relationship and it's unfair. Things have been just out of balance, and you may be questioning why you have been in a solitary energy. Some of you may have felt lonely, but you've just got busy living your life and being your best self. That's all about to change for you, because this indicates that there is good karma coming your way. And it can also indicate that, you know, you've got a lot to deal with right now. You're really busy. You're focused on your priorities, whether that's children or your job or life or just living, paying the bills. Whatever it is, it indicates some adjustments need to be made to create space to allow love in. So I feel some of you are sort of recalibrating schedules or making time for quality time for you to go out there and have fun. Now, on the earthly plane, yeah, we got the Temperance card. So again, a lot of you are more focused right now on not just creating harmony in your life, but your sense of purpose. Okay, what's important to you, not just in terms of relationships, but also in terms of your life's purpose and mission. You know, so this could be your goals, your dreams. It could also be your belief system. I feel like you've been very patient, waiting for love. This is a card of waiting, okay? And we've got the Eight of Pentacles there. It's almost like in the wait, whilst there's downtime, you're focused on yourself, because you've got an Eight of Pentacles opposing this card. And you've got the Ace of Cups, which is learning more about what you're capable of, focusing on your own projects and needs, a personal journey of self-discovery, and learning unconditional love for self. Remember, the cup of love, it starts with the self first, and you have it in the past position. So this can indicate that you're learning to love parts of yourself that you have found really hard to love. You know, some of us love ourselves right from the very beginning, depending on our experiences. And some of us take some time to learn to love ourselves, to have more confidence within ourselves. And I feel some of you have been learning to fall in love with you and your life and reignite that passion as well. But also you're creating space for unconditional love to come in, because I feel like you actually have been very nurturing. I feel like you have been in love in the past, and you know, there is a love that you're putting behind you, and part of you, it's almost like this experience may have taught you that love leaves or is temporary in some way, and it kind of like dulled your sparkle for love. So you may have kept it at arm's length for a little while, or resisted it for a little while, avoided it. But now I feel there is this awakening within you where you're like, it's time. You really want love now. And I feel this is you manifesting, almost like some of you may have promised yourself by the end of next year, you're going to be in love, you're going to be in a relationship, and you are. I feel you may even be moved in with someone and settling down with them in, you know, a very loving environment is what I see. But Ace of Cups, you're attracting love at this time. You may have even opened yourself up to manifestation opportunities to visualize what it is that you want. I feel it goes hand in hand with journaling for some of you. Some of you may have literally written down a list of things that you want in a bit of a ritual and said, there we go, I offer it up to the universe, and you're trusting the process. Well, the process is going to work for you, because I see with that Four of Wands, you're going to meet someone at an event, something you're invited to, a place where you have a lot of fun. There's a lot of celebrating friendship or celebrating good times or celebrating an opportunity. Good news is surrounding this, and this is where you meet this new person, and it's a new chapter that is opening up for you there as well. But we have the Eight of Pentacles, and we've also got the Queen of Pentacles there as well in your near future. So this can indicate that although you're really close to meeting a new person, it's still, it feels like it's on the cusp or after the 6 weeks that I'm reading for. So I want you to be aware of that. I mean, it could be that you meet someone in the next 6 weeks, but it doesn't really turn super romantic until a little bit later on, or it doesn't get serious, let's put it that way. The Eight of Pentacles is, you discovering more about yourself, learning more about what you're capable of, but also 8 is the number of the self. This is about you investing in your own needs, okay? Focusing on your own goals, but also this is about you sort of developing an understanding, not just about what you need, but also what you've learnt in previous experiences and taking that knowledge with you to the next relationship. Also, some of you may feel called to book a course of learning. Some of you may even decide to book something that is a hobby or something that you're passionate about, something that you'll pay for, that you'll go to as an event, and there may be an invitation from that as a byproduct. However, I do see 2 queens here, and again, male or female, not a gender-specific reading. It's about the energy. So I feel this could be you and a friend going to an event, a festival, a music event, a sporting event. It could be you and someone going somewhere that you're going to have a lot of fun, and you'll meet someone through that, okay? So let me just pull a card on it, because it could also be aspects of self. We have the Nine of Wands, and we have the Knight of Swords. So I am being given the 2 energies. It's almost like aspects of self mainly, but also you will attend an event with someone that you know, okay? And there's a strong potential for you to meet someone and talk to someone there. This event that you go to with a friend, it will change your life. But the Nine of Wands can indicate, because we're going from the Queen of Wands to the Queen of Pentacles, it can indicate that you start talking to someone new, but you feel a little bit cautious, okay? So you start to feel a little bit protected, or you're conserving yourself for the one. But what I'm feeling is when you meet this new person, it feels comfortable to talk to them. And that's an indication that you have met the one, okay? Because that Queen of Pentacles, this is in the near future position. This can indicate an energy of being a homebody. It can be domesticity, things about the home space. I mean, it could be that you're talking to someone online, and you're sharing your inner secrets with this person, so there's an affinity, and they're sharing with you also. So if you are online dating, I feel like you could meet someone from your home space. But ultimately, this card can indicate that, until you get out of your comfort zone or go to this invitation, it's going to be a little bit harder to meet someone. For some of you, you could be a parent, so you're looking after children, or, you're just focusing on your projects, you're doing life. This is really also a card that indicates that you're not just wanting to flirt with people, you want to settle down. You're serious about building a home with a person. So therefore, you're being cautious about the next person that you choose to spend your life with, okay? Now, we do have the Ace of Pentacles there. This is your advice to yourself in this moment. You're looking at actions rather than words. You're looking for a long-term relationship. But also, this is the start of something that has a lot of potential, So I feel there's 2 aces here. So if you have started talking to someone and you're wondering where it's going, I feel both of you organically make a serious kind of intention to put a label on it, recognize that actually you're both meant for each other. So I do see that there could be a commitment happening. If you're already talking to someone, that commitment could be happening in the next 6 weeks. However, if you haven't met somebody just yet, I feel like you could be meeting someone and the commitment comes a little bit later. But the Ace of Pentacles is really to create a healthy environment to allow love in. But also, I feel like you've been learning that you're a gift. Okay, I feel it's taken you a while to learn that you are someone who is beautiful, loving, kind, and lovable. And you offer so much in a relationship. You bring a lot to the table of love, and therefore you deserve a partner who is strong enough to walk by your side, but also brings a lot to the table of love too. There has to be reciprocity and balance. And I actually see divine intervention happening here for you, where, you know, you're not really looking for love when you meet this person. So this person is being sent to you. You're meant to be with this person. There's a contract there. And this person, they are very romantic. Remember the conversation about the reading that they have? Because when they tell you about that, they're trying to tell you, but they're not telling you the 100% at that moment. They will reveal it later on when they feel a little bit more comfortable, knowing that they're not going to scare you off. But they know straight away when they meet you that they've met the one, because it has been foreseen in a reading. Also, I'm being given 1111 soulmate energy. So you may see 1111 a lot before you meet this person, or even on the day that you meet this person. So watch out for that as well. Now we have the Nine of Wands. Okay, this is in the external circumstances. This can indicate that there's a pause on purpose. Okay, sometimes we need to wait until we proceed any further, because the person you're meant to be with, either their path has not spiritually evolved to meet yours, or you have to trust that the pause is there for a reason. Questioning is good. I'm actually seeing, what I'm seeing here is, what do you call it? It's like a reschedule of something. So it could be that either you double book on an event and you have to reschedule something else, or you have to bail on something to go to something that you really want to go to. Trust your intuition, because I feel like there's a double booking here, and you're going to choose the right one is what I'm being given. Also, the Nine of Wands can indicate that some of you are healing from something and you're cautious. You know, cautious, you know, is good, not to rush into something, but I feel some of you may be like, okay, you want love, but because you've been hurt in the past, it means that this time you're going to ask questions to this new person that perhaps you never thought about asking before, and you should have done. So it feels like you're going to slow down the process and not rush into anything there as well. I mean, the Nine of Wands tends to be the wounded warrior, but also it can indicate an unexpectedness. Okay, so it can mean that you're going to be taken unawares by meeting someone new, and you're like, oh, I wasn't ready to meet someone new. But remember, love does not work on our time. It happens in divine timing. So I feel like you're going to be pleasantly surprised. You'll celebrate the moment, of course, that you meet this person. Now, the hope and the fear, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. You want someone who is true, someone who is dependable, kind, who works at a relationship, because relationships are hard work. Of course, you're going to have a lot of fun and passion and intensity with this person, but you're looking for the long term. And relationships where you're with someone for 20, 30, 40 years, you know, they require work, understanding, and compromise. And you're looking for someone who is invested in that sort of relationship. And I feel like that's the sort of person that you're attracting at this time. I feel, of course, the fear here is meeting someone who presents as wanting to invest in a relationship, but actually it's not working. You don't want to waste your time. You know, also stubborn people who are very selfish and want things on their own terms. You're so done with that. So I really feel like you are more balanced in being aware of what it is that you want. I mean, this card in this position can also indicate that some of you have experienced people who don't put the work in a relationship, who are a bit lazy. They take your love and, you know, they take advantage of all the energy and the ideas and everything, you know, the sparkle that you bring to a relationship. And you're like, when is it someone's going to show up and be strong enough for me, sweep me off my feet? When are they going to, you know, invite me to do something that they've planned for me? It's like, when do they bring the special sort of magic to a relationship? Because I feel like you tend to always bring the magic. So I feel like you are hoping for someone who brings that level of magic too. Now, your outcome energy, we have the Judgment card. So the Judgment card can indicate that you have a choice, okay? You're weighing up your options. This could be someone that you tend to hear from time to time, someone from your past who, you know, perhaps there's been unfinished business there, but looking at the World card, you're done there. I feel like you're not going back to it, but this person could want another chance. So you may hear from this person. I'm just forewarning you, let's put it that way. But also the Judgment card is about you making some major lifestyle changes where you cut out old habits, cycles of repeat, and you choose a healthier path for you. The Judgment card also indicates you understand what you need to do in order to put yourself in a position to find love. So you're really tapping into what you feel is missing in your life right now. This could be you going out to fun things, or it could be that you don't have any time for yourself. You're making some adjustments to make sure that you lead a fulfilled life. Also, I feel like you may meet this person and they're somehow connected to your life's purpose path. So it could be that if you're in a career, they may work in the same industry as you or know people who are connected. If you're retired, it could be that, you know, you are meeting someone who used to work in an industry that you used to work in, or you have commonality friends. For some of you, if you're, you know, a homebody or you work from home, for example, it could be that you meet someone who also does the same thing and understands how difficult it is to get out there, meet new people, or work on a different time frame than everybody else. Now, also the Judgment card is a card of like second wind. So suddenly you may feel that you want to get out there, have fun, or find love. It's almost like another level of motivation returns to you, where it's a card of like, not just second chances, because it doesn't mean that if you've had love once, you're going to have just only a second chance. It means another chance at finding love. But also this is a wake-up call. Okay, it's a wake-up call to end cycles of repeat in your life. It's a wake-up call to basically indicate that there's a big old wide world out there for you to explore, and there is a person out there who is laid out for you. Also, the World card can tell me that some of you are thinking about traveling or relocating or emigrating. There's some major lifestyle changes happening in your world right now, and wherever you're ending up, this is where you're going to meet the person of your dreams. This is where you are going to settle down. This is where you're going to basically open yourself up to living with a person. I even see you getting engaged to this new person if you want that. Of course, that's totally your call, because you have the halfway to marriage card there as well. But for those of you who feel like you are where you're meant to be right now, because the World card always means you're going to be in the right place at the right time, and you're going to meet the right person and the right opportunities. This is a card of fulfillment, completion. Suddenly everything starts to slot into place and come together. So this is you meeting your final destination when it comes to love. This is your person. So the Four Wands indicates you meet this person at an invitation or an event where there is fun, where you let your hair down and just enjoy yourself. And it's a card of celebration, peace, tranquility, but also it may be a place where you prepare to go. So it could be some of you are preparing to go to a celebration abroad, for example. This card, it is an indication of, you know, a new phase in life that you will celebrate. It's like your life suddenly becomes really exciting, and as I said, this is a card where some of you may even reunite with people. It could be like a homecoming energy. It could be that you're going back to where you sort of grew up, for example, or it could be a reunion event, or it could be that you are reconnecting to family or friends, or going with a friend to a place where you have fun. And this is an energy of you meeting new people. And I really get a sense here that you're going to be spending some time in good company, and it will lead to a higher level of commitment. As I said, this is the halfway to marriage card. So are you going to meet someone? The answer is yes. It is very romantic. I feel actually you are with a friend when you meet this person. Okay, so even if you meet someone online and you're like, okay, I'm going to go to this restaurant, your friend may say, okay, meet me afterwards. Or maybe your friend will be in the coffee store across the road. Whatever it is, I feel like a friend of yours is somehow involved. Okay, so I want you to be aware of that. I don't see that it's a friend who becomes a romantic interest. I don't see that at all. I see it as, it could be that you are like showing your friend, okay, I'm meeting this person on Friday. And they're like, oh my gosh, they look awesome. You should totally go for this. Let me know how it goes. So it could be that I'm picking up on. But I'm getting a song which is really random. So I got to mention it. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. Okay, so this is by Queen, very famous song. So either you are booking like a biking holiday, or perhaps you're hiring bikes with a friend, maybe, and that's where you're going to meet this person. Maybe this person is a bike enthusiast. Maybe they compete on bikes, or they just take long trips on bikes with friends. Or maybe you just bought a bike, or perhaps, you know, it's a charity event. Maybe you're going to hear this new person has done like some sort of charity ride for a place that raises like money for events. You know, I'm just getting that, and I'm trying to decode what it could mean. So it could also mean a cycle is ended, and now you're moving into a new cycle with somebody else. Or maybe that song just plays and then you hear a person, or it plays when you hear the person. So please take it as it resonates. Sometimes these songs, they may mean absolutely nothing, but they're actually signposts later on to indicate that you're meeting the one, okay? So finally, we have romance. Great, we got the passion card there. So it says magnetic pull, romance, passion. So I definitely see that you are going to be drawn to this person, but also this person is instantly drawn to you. Okay, so wonderful turn of events there, where you're going to meet a person and they are completely on the same page as you as well. Randomly, I'm being shown an image as well of a road sign, and it says on this road sign, it's actually yellow, a yellow road sign with a sort of black line around it, and it says falling in love rocks, and it's got these falling rocks on it as well. So I mean, I feel like I've seen this sign many years ago, like 3-4 years ago, may have even shown up in a reading. I can't really remember that, but maybe it's something you're going to see in the next coming weeks or months. Look out for that. Oh, I'm loving this. Look at this. We've got the bee. Okay, so this can indicate that you're super busy right now and you need to make some space for love, but it can also indicate that, you know, you are in the state of attraction at this time, and you're going to have more than one person giving you attention, but you have to decide which one is right for you. We've also got the Hamza hand, which means you're in a state of protection. Remember, a pause can be given to you for a reason, to protect you until such time as the right person is ready to come into your life. We've also got this wonderful kind of celebratory cocktail, okay? It's a drink with an umbrella and a straw in it, and there seems to be some sort of grapes or something there. So it definitely indicates that you're going to go to a place where there's celebration or cocktails, or even if you don't drink alcohol, it could be like some sort of signature drink that is offered. It could be a place where there's a lot of sun, or you're on vacation. I mean, we've also got the dolphin there as well, which is an indication to have fun. Dolphins are very playful, but also they have that wonderful sonar. So it can be that you are instantly going to know that you've met the person that you're meant to settle down with. There's an affinity there. We've also got the dragon. Now this could be relevant because it means new beginning, rebirth in some way, passion, fiery energy. We are currently in the year of the dragon, so maybe this person was born in the year of the dragon, or maybe it's like this is the year of the dragon, so this is the year that you're going to meet your soulmate. And finally, save the best for last, we've got the engagement ring, which indicates that you are going to have a union with someone that is very romantic and is serious. It's going to lead you and this person to settle down and make a major commitment to each other. So I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. I want you to also be aware of how to enter the competition if you really want to. Please find a moment of quietness and then play a song called You're the Voice by John Farnham. And then as you listen to it, please write in the comments box below, I stand strong with an attitude of gratitude. Music is important. It raises vibrations, and we are currently at a critical point in the world where playing a song that raises vibrations is very important. And of course, if you don't like the song, please choose a song that resonates with you better. The effect shall be the same. My guides will then point me in the direction of one subscriber to win that free personal reading, and I'll announce the winner of the competition at the end of the month, okay? So if something resonates here, please like or subscribe to my channel. All you have to do is press that little notification bell. It lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Also, it'll let you know about the competition as well, so it's worth pressing it if you have a moment. Thank you so much, my beautiful Pisceans, and love and light.